Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Motionless here, and today we're going to be filming the last episode of the static build series. I didn't want to make this series too long. I am ending it off on 5 episodes. We're basically just going to be doing a whole review on this car and what I've done and everything like that, what I put on it, etc. And as you can see, I am at my usual spot. I love going here because it's really empty. No one's around to watch me film myself, because that's a bit weird. For any of the new subscribers that I do get from this video, any of you that don't know, I do have a EG Coupe, 1993 EG Coupe that I picked up about 2 months ago, and it was basically bone stock. Like, it looked like a normal car when I first got it. The only thing that it had was really coilovers and headers. That was basically it. I basically did all of the work to make it look like this. On to the main purpose of this video. We're going to be talking about what I've done to this thing since the time that I got the car to today, and we're just going to go off from the outside to the inside of the car. So yeah, guys, here we go. Alright, let me adjust my ISO a little bit. Yep, there she is, right there. Yeah, get a better angle. Yeah, she's looking pretty good. Now, mind you, I said this, I'm gonna say it again, I did have this car for only 2 months, and I basically did all the work super quick. I wasn't really gonna have this car looking stock for that long, of course. But yeah, let's start with the front, work our way to the back, and then the inside. Even though there's not much inside the car, I'll just talk about it anyway. So I have this Japanese plate. I got this Japanese plate off of eBay. Someone from Japan was selling it, and I kind of thought it would look, let me adjust the ISO again. I honestly thought it would look kind of cool. And for the lip, kind of has like a splitter to it. I did damage this lip a while ago on the freeway. The front of the lip, actually the screws came off and it was dragging the ground, but luckily the whole thing didn't come off. Just like the piece of the front came off, and I would have to spin out another one, but I didn't have to do that since the whole thing is still on there. But yeah, I forgot the official name for this thing, but of course it's on eBay. So I do have these turn signals that do flash on both sides. As you can see, I did get quite a few questions on where I got this, if you have to like wire anything. No, it's just bulbs I got off Amazon. I got these like a couple years ago. Alright, next thing is going to be the wheels. These are, of course, BBS RS replicas. They're actually roto-wired wheels, 15x9 plus 20. The tires are Acceleras 195/45. See the stretch. Here's the stretch for the people that are wondering. One thing about these tires is that you can't flip these because they're non-directional, and it's this side's supposed to be, you know, only the outside. Pretty much why I'm not going to go with these ever again, because I do want to flip tires, and you can't really do that with these. For the tire pressure, of course, I have the same drift dialect tire pressure monitors. Ran these on the Integra, the same ones. They still work, almost 4 years now, and they still work just perfectly fine. Alright, so for the side skirts, Amazon special universal side skirts. For these, I had to cut and trim to make it fit onto the the OEM side skirt. Do have these rear mud flaps that I got off. That I think I got off of, can't really remember the name, Honda Parts Warehouse or some shit like that. I got these from there, and they actually don't fit this car. They fit the hatchbacks, and I didn't know that they weren't compatible with the coupe. As you can see, yeah, you can barely see it in there, but yeah, it doesn't really fit onto the coupe's bumper, so I kind of have to retrofit it, cut it up a little bit, and I guess make it fit. This is as good as I can get it. As you can see, that gap right there, it's, you know, not supposed to be a gap right there, but yeah, it just doesn't fit onto this bumper. Fits onto the hatchbacks, but it's alright. Still looks pretty good. Onto the blast pipes. These are 3.5 inch blast pipes right here that I made myself. I did have a single exit that was 3 inch, but I felt like that didn't look that great, so I decided to make 3.5 inch dual blast pipes, and they look a lot better. The only problem I have with these blast pipes is that it's kind of angled upward on this side and downward on this side. That's just me, you know, that's my fault. I did that like that on accident, but I can always fix it. But I have to, of course, cut off the hangers and cut it a little bit shorter on this side and weld it back on so that this side can lift up a little bit higher so that it's equal. But that's some work that I don't feel like doing right now, so I'm just keep it like that. Next thing is the clear tail lights. These clear tail lights are actually just from eBay. They're really cheap. They're about like 140 bucks. One of the first things I bought for this car. And I did try the OEM look. Didn't look very good in my opinion, so I went back to the clears, and it's just way better. So I'm just gonna keep these on. Now time for the suspension. Coilovers that I do have are eBay coilovers, but what I'm supposed to be getting is BC Racing Extreme Lows, but for some reason they haven't come in yet. Bought them like a month ago, and I still haven't gotten a email on if they have been shipped. I emailed them. I got them from springrates.com. I actually bought the last 2 coilovers from my Integra from there, and they didn't take as long, nearly as long actually. It took like 2 weeks, and for some reason these BC's Extreme Lows are taking like forever to come in. So I'm not sure why, but I should be getting those soon. But what's on the car right now is my eBay coilovers. They still have the springs on them. What I got up front is Godspeed upper control arms all the way to the negative side. I can run more camber if I just cut them. I cut them like 1/2 inch and re-weld them, of course, and like get more camber. But I feel like this is like a good amount as of right now, because if you go any more, you could run into actual issues, and I don't have any actual issues, thankfully. I do have my spindles cut and welded. If you want to get this much camber, you are gonna need that, specifically some cut and tilt spindles. I don't have OEM tie rods. I have the aftermarket tie rods. You are gonna need that. Not really much for the rear. eBay camber kits. Not really any specific brand. Cheap aftermarket camber kit from Amazon. Those work just fine. And mine are not cut. It's just the locking nuts are off. I have lowers, and I do have a subframe brace. The lowers are MPC Motorsports subframe brace. It is just a ASR subframe brace. Nothing's really in the engine bay. It's just headers, and that's really about it. For the seats, this is the same seat that was from my Integra Body Club seats. I've had the seat for a good amount of time too. It's like my first bucket seat, and I still have it. It is kind of fading from the sun, but it fits me really well, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of this. But that's the new-ish bucket seat. I used to have a different one, but I sold it because I needed the money. But I picked up this one, OMP. It's really comfortable actually. I switched it out from the passenger side to the driver's side on the Integra before, and it felt really good, really nice. But I decided to keep it at the passenger side, because if anyone wants to, you know, sit in my car or with me and drive and etc., and they might not fit this small seat like I do. So maybe I have like a bigger person. That's a perfect seat for them. So yeah, that's really about it for this thing. Like I said, I've only had this car for 2 months, and I was able to do this much work in that time period. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself, since it did take me a long time to like learn the Integra and to like actually make it look good. It took me a couple years, but with this thing it took me only 2 months. So I still have a few things that I want to do. Still want to change the color of this car. I am gonna wrap it instead of paint it, and I am gonna be doing tint, darker tint, because I don't like how it does have tint right now, but it's just not dark enough for me. Wait till I change the color, because I don't like the white very much. I thought I was gonna like it more with the clears, but to be honest, I still don't like it at all. A lot of people say keep the white. A lot of people say keep the white, but yeah, that's just not gonna happen. I'm just gonna change it eventually. I am gonna do the outro in my garage. So yeah, that's really about it, guys. See you then. Bitch. Enjoyed it as much as I did. They're very close to 500 subscribers. I know that I have like at least 458 or 59 subscribers right now. Really hope that I can get 500 by the end of this year. Yeah guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's Motionless. Peace out. Bills?
Yeah, they're like this.
Oh, it's
Special kit?
yeah, it's a special kit, yeah.
Life simple.